Stanza number 4. So little cause for carolings of such ecstatic sound was written on terrestrial things afar or nigh around, that I could think there trembled through his happy good night air some blessed hope whereof he knew and I was unaware. The first line of the fourth and the last stanza expresses the speaker's observation that there seems to be very little reason or justification for singing carolings, joyful song in the current environment or situation. Here the poet compares the song of thrush to Christian carols, Christian carolings, and the blessed hope to be one of the Christian virtues, faith, hope and joy. So religious faith is conveyed through thrush caroling, as the poet cannot identify, the poet cannot locate the happiness which was there. The poet was unable to identify. The poet could not see any hope of joy in the current situation, in the current environment. The poet could only see hopelessness, despair and desolate picture only in the environment. Despite the bleakness around, the thrush sings with great joy, with great energy. Ecstatic sound means thrush, joyful or enthusiastic or passionate song. The phrase was written on terrestrial things implies that there is no sign of happiness or celebration in the physical environment. On the contrary, thrush sings joyful song of melody, a very melodious song thrush sing. So there is no apparent reason or sign for joy or celebration, whether looking at things close by, near, around or far away, afar. That I could think there trembled through suggests that the people now starts to consider the possibility that what is visible for thrush and the poet cannot see. So here comes a ray of hope. The small, little or feeble bird thrush achieves what the poet struggles to do. Thrush song is described as happy good night falls. This further suggests thrush deep inside, perhaps spiritual or unseen hope that the speaker does not perceive. When the poet says some blessed hope whereof he knew, and the speaker's speculation that thrush might know of some blessed hope that it's saying joyfully, and hope that the speaker is unaware. I was unaware. The poet says I was unaware of. The last line emphasizes the speaker's sense of being out of touch with whatever is inspiring thrush. The poet does not identify the joy, the poet does not identify the hope, but thrush can inspire, the thrush can see that the thrush sings a very beautiful, very melodious song, and which could make the environment very pleasing one. Thrush is aware of the knowledge of hope that the speaker lacks. So the last line of the poem or the stanza reflects the theme of despair and hope, the seen and unseen, pessimism and optimism in the darkness or the darkest of time. As the poet was disheartened with the 19th century, but with the song of thrush, there comes a ray of hope for the whole humanity, for the poet in the 20th century. So this is the explanation of stanza number 4.